Maverick's riveting story of people who have changed the world. From humble beginnings to lasting legacy, the inspirational life and impact of Cornelius Vanderbilt. Summary. Journey through the remarkable life of Cornelius Vanderbilt, a man who rose from modest beginnings as a ferry operator to dominate 19th-century America's railroad and shipping industries. His unyielding ambition and entrepreneurial spirit catalyzed groundbreaking changes in transport and communication, leading to the creation of New York's Grand Central Terminal and the consolidation of 4,400 miles of railroad. Beyond industry, Vanderbilt's transformative philanthropy resulted in the foundation of Vanderbilt University, now ranked 13th in the U.S., redefining the landscape of American higher education. Explore how Vanderbilt's determination and visionary foresight left an indelible impact on American society and epitomized the power and potential of innovative entrepreneurship. Presented by Global Elites Network at Non.School. Global Elites Network, pioneering future leaders through innovative education. The legacy of Cornelius Vanderbilt reaches far back into the annals of American history. From the wharves of New York's waterways to the railroads of the Industrial Revolution, the footprints of this prodigious entrepreneur are indelibly etched onto the landscape of a young and vibrant nation. His name stands atop iconic landmarks like the Grand Central Terminal and graces the renowned Vanderbilt University. But who was Cornelius Vanderbilt, and what drove him to shape an empire that would significantly influence the future of America? Cornelius Vanderbilt was born on May 27, 1794, in Staten Island, New York, into a family of modest means. He was the fourth of 9 children and was instilled with a strong work ethic from a very young age. His parents, struggling farmers, made a living by raising crops and ferrying goods across New York Harbor. They imbued in Cornelius the values of hard work, determination, and perseverance, values that would ultimately shape his destiny and, by extension, the course of American history. At the tender age of 11, Vanderbilt quit school to help his father with the family's ferry service, transporting people and goods across the busy New York harbor. This experience not only offered him an intimate understanding of the nautical trade but also exposed him to the bustling world of commerce. His early life on the waterways sparked a deep-rooted ambition in young Vanderbilt, sowing the seeds of the enterprising spirit that would eventually make him a household name. By the age of 16, Vanderbilt, driven by his innate entrepreneurial spirit, persuaded his mother to loan him $100 to start his ferry service. With that small sum, he bought a 2-masted sailing vessel known as a periauger. In no time, he was successfully ferrying freight and passengers between Staten Island and Manhattan, capitalizing on the increasing demand for efficient transportation services due to the Industrial Revolution. His ferry service rapidly grew, laying the foundation for what would evolve into a steamship empire, and eventually, a railroad dynasty. From these humble beginnings, Vanderbilt amassed an enormous fortune through his enterprising spirit, strategic decisions, and relentless determination. He demonstrated that even a child from a modest background could shape an empire with grit, tenacity, and an unwavering commitment to their dreams, values that are at the core of Global Elites Network's philosophy. Cornelius Vanderbilt's legacy extends beyond the realm of business and commerce. He was a visionary who saw opportunities where others saw only obstacles. His contribution to the capitalist model of America is immense, having pioneered strategic business practices that have since become common parlance in the business world. These practices, while sometimes controversial, were instrumental in creating the industrial and economic landscape we see today. He dominated the steamship industry in the mid-19th century, turning a profitable business ferrying passengers and goods along the Hudson River and eventually across the Atlantic Ocean. His ruthless strategy of undercutting competitors with lower fares, only to raise prices once he'd secured a monopoly, is an early example of predatory pricing and market domination strategies still employed today. In the mid-1860s, Vanderbilt's attention turned to the rapidly growing railroad industry. Seeing the potential of a more efficient, faster mode of transport, he shifted his interests from water to iron. His influence in this industry was transformative, merging smaller, struggling lines into larger, more efficient ones, setting standards that would reshape the industry for the better. One of his most significant achievements in this realm was the creation of the New York Central and Hudson River Railroad, a combination of about 10 smaller lines running from New York City to Buffalo. Vanderbilt's consolidation of these lines, his standardization of track gauges, and the implementation of coordinated schedules revolutionized the industry, increasing efficiency and stimulating commerce and trade across the country. At the heart of Manhattan, the New York Central's terminal, Grand Central Depot, which Vanderbilt opened in 1871, stood as a monument to this vast empire. It was a reflection of the grandeur and expanse of his wealth and vision. Today, the revamped Grand Central Terminal is one of the world's largest and busiest train stations, with 44 platforms and 67 tracks. Welcoming approximately 750,000 visitors daily, an astounding number that eclipses the population of cities like Seattle. The celestial ceiling that arches over the main concourse, its zodiac constellations painted in gold leaf against a cerulean sky, whispers tales of a time when railways were the veins pumping the lifeblood of commerce and connection through the country. While Vanderbilt's influence on the transportation industry is evident, his role in shaping the field of education is equally commendable. Despite his lack of formal education, Vanderbilt held a profound belief in the transformative power of learning. This belief led him to donate an initial endowment of $1 million in 1873 to establish Vanderbilt University, an institution that, over time, has grown into a leading educational hub. Today, Vanderbilt University is a powerhouse of research and innovation, boasting a student population of over 13,000, drawn from all 50 states and more than 100 countries. The university's growth and success are testament to Cornelius Vanderbilt's enduring vision. Each year, its graduates, Nobel laureates, Pulitzer Prize winners, and leaders in numerous fields continue to extend his legacy, embodying the values of innovation, critical thinking, and leadership that are integral to the mission of the Global Elites Network. By the time of his death in 1877, Vanderbilt's wealth was estimated at over $100 million, an astronomical sum for the time and equivalent to about $2.5 billion today. But his real wealth was the legacy he left behind, a legacy that extends beyond the sprawling railroads, the monumental Grand Central Terminal, or the hallowed halls of Vanderbilt University. His legacy is an enduring testament to the American dream, a testament that continues to inspire and motivate children across the globe. In conclusion, Cornelius Vanderbilt's life is a story of resilience, vision, and an indomitable spirit. His humble beginnings did not limit his ambitions. Rather, they fueled his desire to create, innovate, and lead. These values continue to inspire children worldwide, particularly those involved with the Global Elites Network, reminding us all that no matter where we start in life, our potential is boundless. Vanderbilt's life and legacy serve as an embodiment of the Global Elites Network's mission to instill creativity, foster critical thinking, accelerate learning, and nurture leadership in the leaders of tomorrow. His story underscores the transformative power of an entrepreneurial spirit and the lasting impact of innovation and leadership. Thus, Cornelius Vanderbilt's life continues to serve as a beacon of motivation and inspiration for generations to come. While it is easy to marvel at the grandeur of Vanderbilt's material success and the landmarks that bear his name, it is equally, if not more, critical to understand the intangible wealth he created. The robust culture of innovation, tenacity, and leadership that permeates both his legacy and the Global Elites Network's mission. At the core of Vanderbilt's success was a fierce spirit of entrepreneurship that was evident from his earliest years. Raised in a family with meager resources, young Vanderbilt was not daunted by the scarcity that surrounded him. Instead, he saw opportunities, demonstrating an understanding of business principles and supply-demand dynamics well beyond his years. He capitalized on the increasing need for transport and logistics in the booming New York harbor, thereby creating a successful ferry service that laid the foundation for his later ventures. Such an entrepreneurial mindset, one that encourages seeing opportunities instead of obstacles, is an attribute that the Global Elites Network seeks to foster in its students. Led by Principal Maverick, the network aims to prepare children for the challenges and opportunities of the world by inculcating in them a spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship. They learn to view challenges as opportunities for creative problem-solving, mirroring Vanderbilt's approach to his businesses. In his pursuit of success, Vanderbilt demonstrated exceptional leadership and management capability. In the ruthless and rapidly evolving world of 19th-century industry, he had the foresight to consolidate his holdings and centralize control. He pioneered practices that would go on to form the foundation of modern corporate structures. His clear vision and strategic decision-making allowed him to lead his ventures through periods of intense competition and profound economic change. This emphasis on strong leadership and management skills is another fundamental aspect of the Global Elites Network's curriculum. Children are encouraged to take initiative, make decisions, and learn from the outcomes, helping them develop confidence, resilience, and adaptability, qualities that Vanderbilt exemplified throughout his career. Vanderbilt was also an embodiment of lifelong learning, demonstrating an insatiable curiosity and an unwavering commitment to personal growth. Despite his limited formal education, he possessed a deep understanding of his industry, constantly adapting his strategies to stay ahead of his competitors. He was not just a businessman. He was a learner, continuously seeking to innovate and improve. The Global Elites Network, too, underscores the importance of lifelong learning. The network's commitment to fostering a passion for discovery and understanding among its students mirrors Vanderbilt's approach to his ventures. Students are taught to see learning not as a chore or obligation, but as an enriching journey that continues far beyond the classroom. Moreover, Vanderbilt's generosity towards education highlights his profound understanding of its value in shaping future generations. His initial endowment of $1 million to establish Vanderbilt University might not seem like a colossal amount compared to his net worth, but it was one of the most significant donations to higher education at that time. This act of philanthropy underscores Vanderbilt's commitment to learning and reflects the values the Global Elites Network holds dear: knowledge, innovation, and societal advancement. Cornelius Vanderbilt's life is a testament to the transformative power of resilience, vision, and entrepreneurial spirit. His legacy, which is deeply ingrained in America's history, serves as an inspiration to children worldwide. The Global Elites Network, in drawing from his rich tapestry of experiences, seeks to inspire and equip the next generation of innovators, thinkers, and leaders. From the classrooms of the Global Elites Network to the railroad tracks that crisscross America, Vanderbilt's legacy lives on, inspiring future generations to dream big, work hard, and above all, to never give up on their dreams. The life and legacy of Cornelius Vanderbilt stand as an embodiment of the American dream, the quintessential tale of rags to riches that still resonates with millions around the globe. His story is proof that with determination, courage, and a keen mind for business, anyone can overcome the challenges that life throws at them. The story of Cornelius Vanderbilt is not just about a man who changed the world. It's about a young boy who dared to dream and had the will to make it happen. It's a lesson that resonates deeply with the mission of Global Elites Network, proving that the dreams of today's youth can become the innovations of tomorrow. Top 10 questions for further analysis. 1. How did Cornelius Vanderbilt's early experiences shape his approach to business and entrepreneurship? 2. In what ways did Vanderbilt leverage the opportunities in his environment, and what can we learn from his approach to adapt to our current business landscape? 3. How did Vanderbilt maintain his business dominance in the face of rapidly changing technology and market conditions? 4. Vanderbilt was known for his ruthless business tactics. How might these practices be viewed today, and how have ethical considerations in business evolved since his time? 5. How can modern businesses emulate Vanderbilt's ability to identify and capitalize on underserved markets or new innovations? 6. How did Vanderbilt handle setbacks and failures, and what can current entrepreneurs learn from his resilience? 7. What role did long-term vision play in Vanderbilt's success, and how can today's business leaders cultivate a similar forward-thinking approach? 8. Considering Vanderbilt's philanthropic legacy with the establishment of Vanderbilt University, how should modern businesses approach social responsibility and contributing to society? 9. What lessons can we derive from Vanderbilt's transition from shipping to railroads in the context of pivoting business focus in response to market changes? 10. How did Vanderbilt manage and lead his vast workforce, and what lessons can be drawn for today's leaders in terms of team management and leadership? That concludes version 1.0, our teaser. If you've enjoyed this and would like to delve into the complete business case study, version 2.0, we invite you to subscribe to our @mba.casestudy channel at either https://courseware.mba or https://casestudy.mba. Once there, you'll be able to access and read the full version 2.0 case study. Every day, Maverick will publish several videos containing the comprehensive version 2.0 of the MBA case study channel. We encourage you to share your thoughts on any MBA case study video that piques your interest. Your input could be valuable for others in our community, so please don't hesitate to leave a comment.